Li Gao is the vice head of China's delegation at that conference, and he told Stefan earlier that some of the points Beijing believes are key to curbing climate change.
We have already put forward our 2030 nationally determined contribution targets, and we will make great efforts to achieve that targets and make more contribution to the global joint efforts. I think the finance is a key issue in the negotiation process. It's because that developed countries have the obligation to provide financial and technology capacity building support to developing countries. And we would like to see a more ambitious commitment and implementations of financial support by developed countries. Developed countries have already made a commitment on providing $100,000 by 2020. We hope that this kind of commitment can be fully implemented. And for China, we would like to help other developing countries. China is, as one of the developing countries, China would like to help other developing countries through South-South cooperation. And we have already signed an agreement with around 30 developing countries to provide them climate-related facilities, instruments, at the same time to organize training programs to improve their capacity on addressing climate change. In the future, we will continue to do that, to help other developing countries to raise their capacity. It's never easy to bring more than 190 countries together, but I think if we want to address the threat of climate change, we need more than 190 countries to make joint efforts. And China's roles, or China would like to see, is that every country work together, made common efforts to make this COP success, and made greater efforts at home to make common contribution to addressing climate change.
And do you think there will be an agreement on Friday night, Saturday morning, and will it be as ambitious as you may have hoped when you arrived here in Poland?
This time, the core task of this Katowice COP is on a work program. People call it rule books of Paris Agreement. And as I said before, we still have some challenges. And in the lefting hours, ministers and negotiators will make their biggest efforts to reach the agreement. I still think that since parties have the political will to reach agreement here, and we can reach that goal. And of course, it's not an easy process. And we also appear parties can show their biggest flexibility in order to make Katowice a success.